What's going on, people? It's your boy Rhino. Welcome back to MGTV. We are live and alive. Back with your latest Manchester United news. And if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like on the video, leave a comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be putting some work in this week and next week and the following weeks. I want to be giving you guys some daily content. And I want to be going live a lot more during the week. So at least twice a week, I'm going to be going live anyway. But yeah, please hit that like button. But listen, we've got some news, man. We've got some Mason Mount news. Manchester United are going to send in an increased bid. We've got some news on Mason Greenwood as well. Apparently, he's been back in training. I spoke about it on my live yesterday, but I'm going to talk a bit more into some bits and pieces that have come out today. More updates on Onana, the goalkeeper. So listen, man, let's get straight into it. Let's start with Mason Mount, though, man. Manchester United are looking to make an increased bid. So it started at 40 mil. With 5 mil add-ons. Then they made a second bid for 45 mil with 5 mil add-ons, and they were both rejected. Now Manchester United are looking to go into a new bid of 50 mil plus 5 mil add-ons. Let me share that for you guys right now. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, 55 mil, people, man. Here it is. Man United have made improved third offer to Chelsea for midfielder Mason Mount. New proposal for 24-year-old international worth 50 mil plus 5 mil in add-ons. Previous MUFC rejected bid was 45 mil plus 5 mil add-ons. Chelsea countered with 60 mil plus 7 mil. They need to get out of here, man. I don't know what Chelsea are on right now. But yeah, that's what it's looking like, man. 55 mil all in for Mason Mount. To be honest, it is where it is at this point, man. There's no point of us kind of complaining or thinking, okay, why are we going for Mount? I think at this point, we just need to accept what it is and let Ten Hag get the players he wants. Because, like I said to you, we need to fill in the missing pieces of our puzzle. Let's say that Manchester United is a big puzzle board, and the first board is structure. We need to implement our structure, and we don't even have the basics. Like I said, we got players that don't track back. We got wingers that don't track back. Certain times we're seeing Sancho not tracking back like he should. You've got goalkeeper that's not commanding his box, that's not playing from the back. You've got centre midfielders that are doing multiple positions. Sometimes we've got Bruno in the middle. Sometimes we've got Bruno on the right. Sometimes we played Bruno as a 10. We played him as an 8. We played him on the left. We need to have our foundation set. That means we need to have left wingers as left wingers, right wingers as right wingers. And obviously, if they can interchange, then fair enough. Then we need to have CDMs are CDM. We don't need number 10s playing CDM roles or number 8s playing CDM roles, or what I mean, people, if they can do the job, fine. Because some players are, they can play multiple positions. Fair enough. But we need to lay the foundations, and we don't even have the foundations. Then we can't play from the back as a club, so that hinders us in terms of the style of play that we want to play, in terms of keeping the ball and playing from back to front. Do you know what I'm saying? So we need to lay this foundation in, man. We need to get everything set in stone, and then once we set everything correctly, we've got everyone in the right position. We've got every player working hard. We've got 11 players all doing their job right. Then we can start saying, okay, you know what? Let's improve on now the quality of those players. If we don't have the foundation set and we don't even have the basics, when are we ever going to see this Ten Hag football that we've been waiting to see? We're never going to see it. So if Mount is going to come and fill in one space so that Eriksen and Bruno can stick to being 10s, and we're going to have wingers that track back, and we're going to have centre backs that can bomb forward and hold up the halfway line, and then we got a goalkeeper that can command his box. When there's corners coming in, there's the fear of damn, this keeper, we need to be on point. He comes out for the corners. When De Gea's in goal, minus his shot stopping and what he's done for the club, which I commend, he does not command his box. We are so vulnerable on set pieces, corners, free kicks. We are vulnerable. So it's about time that we finally get to a position where we can say, all right, cool. We've got all our foundations in place. Now we can start adding bits and pieces of quality. And that's what I want at Manchester United. So if it takes getting a centre back, getting a new goalkeeper, getting people like Mason Mount and maybe some other midfielders, getting a striker, we need strikers that come and hold up the play properly. We need strikers that finish their dinner. We need strikers that get into the right positions. We don't even have that. So right now at Manchester United, we don't have a commanding goalkeeper, a keeper that can play out from the back. We don't have all our wingers that track back. We don't even have a striker that plays the normal striker role. So imagine that. We don't even have the foundations set up for us. So how are we going to ever see the system that we want to play implemented? How are we going to ever see progress if we don't even have the first set of pieces of the board? We're trying to build a pyramid from the top. You start from the bottom. So let's fill in our foundation, get all of that set, get players that are working hard, get players that fill all positions. We need a striker. We don't even have a striker. We need a striker. We need a keeper that can play out from the back. We need all our wingers tracking back. We need centre mids being centre mids, 10s being 10s. And if they can play other positions, they're playing those positions properly, innit? So I'll take Mason Mount. I'm over it. As long as we get all the midfielders we need, we get the striker, centre back, and goalkeeper, I'm good. Moving on now, Onana, which kind of segues into what I'm saying. If we're having talks with Onana as well, his agent apparently is in Manchester. I've even found another post here. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but let me put it up for you guys quickly. Share screen. So you got this one. Just in, official contacts have started between Manchester United and Inter Milan for Andre Onana. United are willing to pay his 55 mil asking price, even if it's paid over time. The decision has now been made to replace De Gea. That's from Guaro Paras. That must be, looks like an Italian journalist. So that seems accurate, man. Obviously, we heard yesterday while I was live with Jake that his agent is in Manchester and he's currently having talks. So that sounds all good. Yeah, man, I'm down with it, man. I'm down with it. Let me see. Yeah, this one looks much better, innit? Yeah. I'm honestly down with it, to be honest. I'll take Onana, man. I'll take him, man. I know it's going to take a big transition because the way he plays and he takes risks, but we need to move on with the times. And yes, this whole news about Mason Greenwood. Let me find it as well. Mason Greenwood being back in training, man. How do you guys feel about it? As I said yesterday on my live, I feel like the club just need to do their due diligence and figure out what they're doing with him. At the end of the day, if they have to put him on loan while they figure it out, I think they must go and do that, man. What does it mean? I haven't looked too much into it. I don't know. Apparently, it's in Manchester as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you guys think about it, man? I don't know what it means until I hear more concrete evidence. I don't know exactly what it means, but yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. At the end of the day, like I said, we need to get our structures in place at this club, man. We need to get the basics set in stone. We need to get the foundations laid down. That's number one. So if it takes getting all these players, let's get them. Once we get them and we set the tone and we now start to see a style of play, we start to see a system, then we can start adding pieces and, okay, you know what? Let's upgrade that piece now to a better pawn or a better queen or a better bishop if we're talking chess terms. Do you know what I'm saying? But I feel like as Man United, we don't even have the right amount of pieces on the board. and we're just trying to fix bits and pieces. Ten Hag's already come to the club. He's already done a big, massive improvement. He's brought us a better mentality. He's brought us some style of play that we've been seeing here and there. He's brought us improvement in a lot of players in our club. So what more can we ask for now to give him his players? So we need to get rid of these owners, and then we need to actually start making some moves and start getting these players in. But listen, you guys, let me know what you think in the comments. That was just a little rant from me, because I'm tired of us complaining. It's still early in the window as well. I understand this kind of worrying, seeing us not making moves, but yeah, it is where it is, man. But listen, people, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, like the video. Make sure you always tell a friend to tell a friend. It's your boy Rhino, and I'm out. Peace.
Hey, I swear firms and rents pattern this.